Introductory quote from Seneca. Seneca once remarked, "Begin at once to live and count each separate day as a separate life." This wisdom serves as a reminder that every day is a life of its own. As one day ends, we are given a chance to close its chapter with reflection and grace. Today, we'll delve into 7 Stoic practices that guide us in concluding our day with mindfulness, grounding ourselves in preparation for the gift of a new day. Remember, while each practice holds value, it's essential to find those that resonate with you and integrate them into your nightly routine, adapting them to fit your unique journey. Before we dive in, I'd be grateful if you could like this video to support the continued sharing of Stoic philosophy. If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so and activate the notification bell to stay updated on all new content. Lesson 1. Reflecting on the day's actions. Reflecting on the actions of the day isn't merely a mental exercise, but a transformative ritual. This ancient Stoic practice merges introspection with intention, bridging the gap between who we were today and who we aspire to be tomorrow. Each day presents us with a multitude of choices, each adding a stroke to the canvas of our lives. When we reflect, we're not just revisiting these choices, but stepping into the role of an observer, understanding the motives behind our actions and their ripple effects. Consider a simple interaction, like a conversation with a colleague. Through reflection, you can analyze whether your words were motivated by genuine interest or obligation. Did you listen to understand or merely to respond? This detailed self-assessment can uncover deeply ingrained behavior patterns, some of which might be unconscious. Now, turn your focus to more significant events, such as a difficult decision at work or a disagreement at home. Reflecting on these scenarios helps determine if your responses were influenced by ego, emotion, or equanimity. Were you seeking validation, or were you driven by a genuine concern for the greater good? Reflection is not just about identifying virtues and vices. It's a gateway to deeper self-awareness. By understanding our actions, we peel back layers of our psyche, revealing fears, desires, biases, and beliefs that shape our choices. For instance, if you found yourself avoiding a particular task, was it due to genuine concerns or an underlying fear of failure? If you reacted defensively in an argument, was it the issue at hand or a past experience that triggered such a response? Incorporating this practice into your nightly routine can have profound implications. It allows you to wake up each day with a clearer understanding of yourself and a roadmap for personal growth, making you a proactive architect of your character rather than a passive recipient of external influences. Lesson 2. Prepare for tomorrow's challenges. Preparing for tomorrow's challenges isn't about predicting every possible obstacle or filling your mind with dread for the unknown. Instead, it's about mentally equipping yourself to face whatever comes your way, anchoring yourself in Stoic resilience. The Stoics taught us about premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. This technique involves visualizing potential challenges, not to stir anxiety, but to lessen the shock of adversity and build a mental framework for handling difficulties. As Seneca wisely noted, what is quite unexpected is more crushing in its effect, and the unexpectedness adds weight to a disaster. By preparing our minds in advance, we are less likely to be shaken by challenges. Think about your upcoming day. Maybe you have a challenging presentation, a difficult conversation, or a looming decision. Take a moment the night before to envision these scenarios. Walk through them in your mind, visualizing not only the events but also your reactions, emotions, and possible responses. Consider worst-case scenarios, but more importantly, envision how you would handle them with grace, poise, and stoic calm. For example, if you're concerned about a disagreement in an upcoming meeting, focus not on the conflict itself, but on your response. How can you stay grounded and ensure the conversation remains productive, avoiding personal conflicts? By visualizing your calm demeanor and thoughtful responses, you mentally rehearse, preparing yourself to handle the real challenge with greater ease. Reflecting on the Stoic principle that we control our reactions, even if we can't control events, is also beneficial. If you anticipate setbacks, such as a project delay or unforeseen obstacles, remind yourself of the Stoic belief. It's not the events that upset us, but our judgment about them. Equip yourself with a mindset that views setbacks as opportunities for growth and learning. By making this mental preparation a nightly ritual, you proactively shape your responses, ensuring you remain steadfast and anchored in Stoic wisdom, even amidst unexpected turbulence. Preparing for tomorrow's challenges is less about predicting every twist in the road and more about ensuring you have the mental fortitude and agility to navigate whatever path unfolds. Lesson 3. Express gratitude. As night falls and the world settles into quiet, our Stoic journey guides us toward one of the most profound human experiences: gratitude. This practice goes beyond simple thankfulness. It represents a philosophical stance, a way of perceiving the world and our place within it. Gratitude acts as a beacon in the vast ocean of existence, where storms of discontent and waves of desire constantly threaten to divert us. This lighthouse of thankfulness helps us navigate, serving as a compass that points towards contentment and urges us to find beauty in simplicity and wealth in the immaterial. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, often began his day with the question, "What am I thankful for today?" For a man of his power and prestige, this humble practice was a grounding force. By evening, as he reflected on his day, the tapestry of his gratitude grew richer, filled with both grand gestures and quiet moments. Imagine the impact of this practice amid our daily whirlwind of activities. It's easy to get caught up in what we lack, what went wrong, or what could be better. Yet, each day brings a multitude of gifts. The melody of morning birds, the aroma of freshly brewed coffee, the infectious laughter of a loved one, or simply the act of being alive amidst the grand theater of existence. Each evening, as you sit in quiet reflection, challenge yourself to go beyond the obvious. Dive deeper into the reservoirs of your experiences. Did you notice the interplay of shadows and light during sunset, or the rhythm of your heartbeat? A tireless symphony of life? Perhaps there was an unexpected message from an old friend or a song that resonated with your soul. Incorporating this expansive view of gratitude into your nightly ritual transforms not just your perspective but the very fabric of your existence. No longer are you a passive player in the theater of life, but an active seeker of moments of wonder, joy, and thankfulness. As days turn into weeks and weeks into months, this enriched perspective becomes a part of you. The world around you changes. Challenges transform from daunting cliffs into adventurous trials. Mistakes shift from burdens to lessons adorned with wisdom, and life, in all its unpredictability, becomes a dance of endless moments, each deserving of your gratitude. Thus, as you settle down each night, let your heart overflow with thankfulness, echoing with the countless joys, both monumental and minute, that the day has offered. In the grand narrative of Stoicism, gratitude isn't merely an act but an art, painting our lives with hues of contentment, wonder, and ceaseless appreciation. Lesson 4. Read from Stoic texts. Under the moon's silvery glow, a timeless ritual has strengthened seekers of wisdom for centuries. The practice of reading Stoic texts. This isn't merely a routine. It's an immersion, a communion with some of the sharpest minds to ever grace our world. Stoic literature transcends mere words on paper. It's a treasure trove of life's deepest secrets. The texts crafted by thinkers like Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, and Epictetus hold the distilled essence of human experience and insight. Engaging with these works nightly is akin to participating in a philosophical dialogue, where ageless wisdom is shared one passage at a time. Envision yourself by a cozy fireplace, Seneca across from you, discussing life and time. He might remind you that life, if used wisely, is long. We often lament a lack of time, though it is usually our mismanagement or lack of mindfulness that causes us to feel this way. Such reflections at night can shape our actions and viewpoints for the days ahead. Alternatively, you might come across Marcus Aurelius's personal musings in his meditations, as if peering into the journal of a Roman emperor who, despite his vast power, wrestled with the same human concerns we all do. One evening, you might read, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." In a world rife with pettiness and hostility, it's a powerful reminder to uphold our dignity and integrity. Each night, as you open these texts, it feels as though you enter a grand, timeless hall where Stoic philosophers await your presence, eager to share their insights, challenge your beliefs, and offer solace. It's a dynamic, enriching conversation that spans across millennia. But this is not merely about passive reading. Stoic philosophy invites contemplation. It encourages questioning, internal debate, and adapting these insights to the unique puzzle of your own life. Perhaps one evening, Epictetus's thoughts on control deeply resonate with you, urging you to distinguish between what is within your power and what lies beyond it. Or on a particularly tough day, you might find comfort in the Stoic idea of amor fati, the love of one's fate. By making Stoic readings a nightly ritual, you're not just enriching your intellectual reservoir. You are shaping your soul, refining your character, and preparing yourself to confront life's myriad challenges with grace, poise, and wisdom. Over time, these nightly ventures into Stoicism transform you. No longer are you swayed by life's tempests. Instead, you stand firm, grounded in ancient wisdom, ready to turn every challenge into an opportunity for growth and enlightenment. In the vast expanse of nightly routines, reading from Stoic texts is not merely a brushstroke, but the very colors that bring the entire masterpiece to life. Lesson 5. Disconnect to reconnect. In an age marked by relentless notifications, endless streams of content, and the ceaseless hum of digital life, a Stoic call to action emerges, one that is both profound and relevant, the purposeful act of disconnecting to truly reconnect. It's a paradox of our times. While we are more connected than ever, with the world at our fingertips, a genuine sense of connection often seems elusive amid the flood of emails, messages, and news. We frequently lose touch with our core being, the silent, reflective center that defines who we are. Though the Stoics lived before smartphones and social media, they deeply valued solitude and introspection. They understood that true clarity comes not from constant engagement, but from moments of deliberate withdrawal. It's in the quiet spaces between our actions that we often uncover profound insights. Imagine a serene lake, its waters still. Each daily distraction is like a stone thrown into this lake, creating ripples and disturbing its tranquility. By evening, if too many stones have been thrown, the water becomes turbulent, reflecting the chaos in our minds. Disconnecting is akin to allowing the lake to return to its serene state. This isn't about complete detachment or shunning technology. It's about intentional disengagement. Perhaps it means turning off your phone an hour before bed, letting the digital noise fade, and creating space for quiet reflection. Maybe it's spending a few moments gazing out of the window, observing the world without the filter of screens. Through this act of disconnection, you embark on a deeper journey of reconnection with your innermost thoughts and emotions, with the rhythm of your breath, and with the simplicity of existence. Recall times when joy was found not in the glow of a screen, but in the pages of an engrossing book, the soft strumming of a guitar, or a heartfelt conversation with a loved one. The Stoics championed this kind of reconnection. Marcus Aurelius often spoke of retreating within oneself, and Seneca, in his letters, extolled the virtues of solitude and self-reflection. They realized that by disconnecting from external distractions, we bridge to our inner world. Every evening, as you intentionally disconnect, you are not merely stepping away from digital noise. You are embarking on a sacred journey back to yourself. It's a pilgrimage where each step away from the noise is a step closer to your core, a place of peace, wisdom, and unadulterated joy. Incorporating this practice into your nightly ritual will reveal that within the heart of disconnection lies the most profound connection of all, the one with your very soul. You begin to grasp that you are not just a drop lost in the vast ocean of digital information, but a boundless ocean within this tiny digital drop. And in this realization, you find freedom, clarity, and an inexhaustible wellspring of joy. Lesson 6. Release what's beyond your control. As night envelopes the world, casting shadows and ushering in a realm of stars and dreams, a subtle invitation awaits us, a principle ardently endorsed by the Stoics, releasing things, events, and outcomes beyond our control. The essence of Stoic philosophy lies in understanding control, discerning what falls within our purview and what is not. Life, with its unpredictability, presents countless scenarios, some within our influence and many beyond it. Clinging to things we cannot control is like trying to catch the wind in a net, futile and frustrating. Consider the might of the universe, its vastness and grandeur, stars being born and dying, galaxies spinning in their cosmic dance, and here we are on our tiny blue dot, often overwhelmed by circumstances both significant and trivial. Epictetus once elegantly stated, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." This wisdom offers a path to inner peace. Imagine holding a balloon representing your worries, anxieties, and the outcomes you wish you could dictate. The tighter you grip it, the more it strains against you. Now, imagine letting it go, watching it float away, carried by the winds of acceptance and understanding, rising until it's just a speck in the vast sky. That's the essence of releasing. Each evening, as you unwind, it's an opportunity to mentally and emotionally process the day's events, recognizing where you did your best and what lies beyond your control. Whether it's the outcome of an important meeting, a friend's reaction, or the ever-changing state of the world, acknowledging and releasing these allows you to gift yourself tranquility and focus on where you can truly make a difference. This nightly act of release is therapeutic, like unburdening your soul and allowing it to be light and unencumbered. Over time, this practice evolves from a nightly ritual into a living philosophy. No longer are you swayed by every gust of external change. Instead, you become the eye of the storm, calm, centered, and in harmony despite the chaos outside. Marcus Aurelius often wrote about the impermanence of things and our fleeting place within the universe. His words serve as a poignant reminder of the futility of clinging to what's beyond us. By internalizing this, nights become not just a rest for the body, but a sanctuary for the soul, a space where we acknowledge, accept, and let go. As you incorporate this into your nightly routine, mornings will greet you with renewed vigor, clarity, and an unshakable peace, knowing you're in harmony with the natural order, acting where you can and gracefully releasing where you cannot. In this balance lies the epitome of Stoic wisdom and serenity. Lesson 7. Set intentions for the next day. As the velvety curtain of night descends, a realm of possibilities emerges, paving the way for a new dawn. To truly harness the power of the new day, the Stoics advocated the art of setting intentions, not merely plans. Intentions are more than just tasks. They are the compass guiding our inner spirit toward our innermost aspirations. While today's world rushes after goals, targets, and measurable achievements, the Stoic perspective invites us to a deeper, more profound ritual. It's not about ticking off tasks or racing through to-do lists, but grounding ourselves in our core values, aligning our actions with our principles, and approaching each day with clarity of purpose. Imagine a ship setting sail without a defined course, driven by the whims of the wind and tides. It might drift aimlessly or crash upon unforeseen shores. The intentions we set are like charting a course for the ship, ensuring its journey aligns with its desired destination. Each night, as you pause to contemplate the next day, ask yourself, what virtue do I wish to embody? What values do I want to manifest through my actions? It might be the Stoic ideal of courage in facing a challenging conversation or the pursuit of wisdom in a complex project. Setting these intentions transforms the mundane into the meaningful. It adds a layer of depth to your daily actions and decisions. Instead of merely reacting to the day's events, you become an active participant, shaping each moment with intentionality and purpose. Consider the ancient Roman practice of ante cogitandum, the act of thinking ahead. By mentally preparing and setting intentions, you create a roadmap for the day that aligns with your philosophical values and personal goals. In practical terms, this might involve a few moments of quiet reflection before sleep, contemplating the upcoming day. Visualize the interactions and tasks that lie ahead. Frame your approach through the lens of your core principles. By doing so, you not only clarify your goals but also align your actions with your deeper values, ensuring that each step taken reflects the person you aspire to be. The nightly ritual of setting intentions thus becomes a form of meditation, where you align your mind, heart, and actions with your highest ideals. As each day unfolds, it's not just a series of tasks and events, but a continuum of purposeful actions, driven by the compass of your intentions. This practice imbues your daily life with a profound sense of direction and meaning, ensuring that as you navigate through each day, you are anchored by your values and aspirations. By incorporating this practice into your nightly routine, you transform each day into an opportunity for growth and alignment. Mornings become not just the start of another day, but a chance to live in harmony with your deepest values and intentions. With this alignment, every sunrise holds the promise of a day lived with purpose and a step closer to embodying your truest self. Reflect on the day. As the day surrenders to night's embrace, a moment of profound introspection awaits, the Stoic practice of reflecting on the day. This nightly ritual serves as a mirror, allowing us to gaze upon our actions, decisions, and experiences with clarity and discernment. Reflecting on the day isn't merely about recounting events or assessing performance. It's an opportunity to engage in a deeper dialogue with oneself, to understand the alignment between our actions and our values, and to cultivate growth through self-awareness. Imagine standing before a vast, serene lake, its surface perfectly still, reflecting the grandeur of the sky. The lake symbolizes your mind, and as you ponder the day's events, you seek to clear away the ripples of distraction and bring into focus the true essence of your experiences. This process involves examining moments of success and failure, joy and frustration, and discerning how well your actions reflected your intentions and values. The Stoics were meticulous in their nightly reflections. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, frequently examined his day, considering where he fell short and where he succeeded in upholding his virtues. This practice allowed him to continuously refine his character and maintain a sense of purpose and direction. Reflection serves as a tool for accountability and growth, offering insights into our strengths and areas for improvement. In practical terms, this might involve a quiet moment before bed, perhaps journaling or meditating on the day's events. Consider questions like, did I act with integrity today? Was I patient and understanding in my interactions? Did I uphold my personal values? By engaging in this reflective practice, you gain a deeper understanding of your behavior and decisions, allowing you to approach the next day with renewed clarity and intention. This nightly ritual of reflection transforms each day from a series of random events into a coherent narrative of growth and learning. It turns challenges into opportunities for improvement and successes into milestones of progress. By integrating reflection into your nightly routine, you foster a continuous cycle of self-improvement and alignment with your core values, ensuring that each day contributes meaningfully to your journey of becoming your best self. Ultimately, reflecting on the day before sleep enriches your understanding of yourself and your actions, offering a sense of closure and readiness for the new dawn. It's a practice that brings mindfulness and intentionality to the forefront of your life, transforming each day into a step toward deeper self-awareness and personal growth.